Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday, July 24th. Hope you've had a good couple of days. It's been rainy and wet, but nonetheless, we are still training. So let's talk about today's workout. We've done this one before a few times. We're trying to add weight as we go along. But today's warm-up, we're going to do dynamic range of motion, and then we're going to hit 3 sets of 10 banded pull-aparts. 10 banded pull-aparts. Guys at home following along, if you don't have a band, let's go ahead and use some dumbbells for some double bent rows, or a single dumbbell for some single arm bent rows, or you can use some lighter weights for some bent over reverse flies. Goal is to activate those shoulders, get them moving. And then we're going to hit 5 tempo push-ups. We'll be in push-up position. We're going to go 3 seconds down, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 seconds up, 1, 2, 3. As I've stated before with these tempo push-ups, I'd rather see you do them in that full capacity. So what that means for you, if you need to scale this movement either on your knees or up on a box, or up on a box, go ahead and do that. If you're in your house, maybe it's on the couch, on the coffee table, something like that can get you in an angle to be able to do them comfortably with the full 5 reps and the 3 down, 3 up. Once we hit that warm-up, we're going to go into our workout. Again, I said earlier that we've done this before. Those that have been following along this a while, you've seen it. It's a lot of reps. It's good work. You feel it in the shoulders. We're going to get after it, try to add a little bit of weight today. We have 5 sets, 3 strict press. We'll get set, go 1, 2, 3, and then 6 push press with a dip, jump, and a drive, and then 9 push jerks, dip, drive, drop underneath it, stand back up. The goal with this is to do it without putting the bar down. As we're getting heavier with this, we may have to break, but I would like you to focus on doing it without putting the bar down, working on what we call barbell cycling, and also getting a little fatigued through the press. The goal of this, we start with the harder movement first and move to the more efficient one. That's why the reps increase. I'm more concerned about adding weight to your very last set than across all sets. That could cause some issues with the later sets if you're trying to increase each one. So basically just try to hit a max weight for the day, however you need to get there. Those without any dumbbell or without any barbells, we can do this with dumbbells or kettlebells. If you have 2 dumbbells or kettlebells, great. Same thing, 3, 6, 9. If you have 1, we're going to do 3, 6, 9 on each side. If you have varying weights, go ahead and add weight as you go along. The goal with these, not necessarily strength, but just getting more efficient in that movement and just building up some endurance capacity with those reps. If you're watching this video, and you've done this a few times with some dumbbells, maybe throw in some 2-second negatives on that if you're doing it on one side or you've done the same weight every single time, just to give your body a little bit different response to that weight that you've been working with the past few times. And then body weight only. If you have no weights, let's hit some push-ups, tempo push-ups. We're going to do 3 reps at 5 seconds up and down, 6 reps at 3 seconds up and down, and then 9 reps as fast as you can for 5 total sets. Rest is needed between. Once we get done with that, we're going to hit 3 rounds of 10 one-arm rows on each side. On this one, we're going to be up on a box or a bench and hit some one-arm rows here, really focusing on not over-exaggerating the movement, 10 on each side. 20 push-ups. Guys, we just blew out the shoulders this way. So let's recover the chest a little bit by knocking out some push-ups. Doesn't have to be an unbroken set, just get them done. I'd like for you to do all of them if you can. If push-ups, adjust if you need to. I know 60 is a lot of reps, but you can get at a higher angle and do 20 a lot easier than on the ground if you need to do that. And then 30 glute bridges. Guys, we've been hitting these a lot. I see a lot of posterior deficiencies coming back out of quarantine, so that's why we've been focusing on it a little bit. We'll be on the ground. Your feet, try to get them as close to your hands as possible. I know some of us are limited in our range of motion with this and our flexibility. We'll get our hands underneath this and drive your hips up as high as you can, squeezing your butt at the top and getting the top side up as high as you can with a super squeeze. If you're just hitting this location right here, it's not doing much for you. It is 30 reps, so the idea is that you don't have to weight it. We're just getting in some volume on these and fatiguing the glutes a little bit. Once we hit that, we'll be done for the day. Utilize a HomeWOD at some point when you get a chance, in the morning, after the workout, evening, before you go to bed, doesn't really matter. Just try to hit it if you can. Get some flexibility going, work on your mobility, and let's have a great Wednesday.